Today, we're looking at the powerful G1 F125 baler wrapper combination by GoWhale, a machine that completely transforms modern farming. This beast is designed to bale and wrap in one smooth operation, saving farmers both time and effort in the field. As it moves across the grassland, it quickly picks up the crop, compresses it into perfect, dense bales, and immediately wraps them in protective film, all in a single workflow. No extra handling. No wasted time, just pure efficiency. Built with advanced engineering, the G1 F125 ensures high performance, durability, and consistent bale quality, even in tough farming conditions. Farmers can now produce more in less time while maintaining top-quality silage for livestock. This is not just a machine, it's the future of smart farming technology. GoWhale G1 F125, where power meets precision. Meet the machine that's quietly changing how farmers work. The GoWhale G5012 round bale wrapper. Most farmers know the pain. Wrapping season hits and suddenly you're racing against weather, fighting with slow equipment, burning through plastic and watching hours disappear. It's exhausting. But what if that whole process could feel effortless? The G5012 handles bales of different sizes, automatically. No stopping, no manual adjusting, no guesswork. It wraps each bale tight and even, so the feed inside stays protected and fresh for longer. And because it uses smart film stretching technology, you're actually using less plastic per bale, which means real savings at the end of the season. Speed? This machine wraps multiple bales in minutes without cutting. Corners on quality. The rotating table keeps things moving smoothly bale after bale, without the hiccups that cost you time in the field. And if you've ever dreaded complicated machinery, you'll love the control system on this one. The Grim Venter 4150 is a self-propelled potato harvester, and when you see it in action, your jaw drops. It rolls through the field with serious power, pulling potatoes out of the ground at a pace that would take a traditional crew days to match. And the crazy part, it's incredibly gentle doing it. The cleaning system inside doesn't just separate the dirt. It handles each potato carefully, so by the time your harvest hits the bunker, it's clean, undamaged, and ready to go. That bunker holds a massive load. So instead of stopping every few minutes, farmers keep moving and keep harvesting. Less downtime, more output, more money. The smart control system on board isn't just a fancy screen. It actually helps the operator make real-time decisions, adjusting to the field conditions as they change. That's not just technology for the sake of technology, that's technology doing real work. Whether you're farming 100 acres or 1,000, the Ventor 4150 isn't just a smarter way to harvest potatoes, it's a smarter way to run a farm. Right now, somewhere in the world, a farmer is watching months of hard work finally pay off. And it's happening faster than ever before. This is the 2025 onion harvest, and nothing about it is ordinary. Massive machines roll across open fields, moving with the kind of power and precision that you have to see to believe. Case IH tractors pulling with raw strength, Fendt engines humming like they were born for this moment, and Amic harvest equipment doing what it does best, lifting, cleaning, and loading thousands of onions without missing a beat. What used to take dozens of workers and several exhausting days, these machines handle it in hours. Every onion is picked up clean, sorted fast, and moved straight to the trailer, smooth, steady, and completely unstoppable. This isn't just a harvest. This is what happens when farmers stop fighting the land and start working smarter. When technology meets tradition, and the result is something truly powerful. Modern agriculture isn't coming. Farmers used to spend days on their knees planting potatoes one by one under the hot sun. Today, that entire process happens automatically, at full speed, across massive fields, and the results are mind-blowing. Modern potato farming uses powerful tractors and smart planting machines that move across the soil with perfect precision. Every single seed potato is dropped at exactly the right depth, exactly the right distance apart. No guessing, no wasted space, no human error. Darn, machines even sense the shape of the land and adjust themselves automatically. Bumpy ground, sloped field, no problem. The system keeps everything perfectly level and consistent without the driver doing a thing. This means more potatoes grow successfully, less seed gets wasted, and the whole field gets planted in a fraction of the time it used to take. This is what modern farming looks like. Not just faster, but smarter. Meet the Grimme GH8 ridging hiller, the farming machine that is completely changing the way modern farmers work. If you grow potatoes or any row crops, you already know how important it is to get your ridges right. Bad ridging means poor drainage, uneven growth, and wasted effort. But when your ridges are perfect, your crops get the best possible start. And that shows up at harvest time. That is exactly where the Grimme GH8 comes in. This machine moves through your field fast, building clean, uniform ridges row after row, without slowing down or losing shape. Big fields that used to take all day, done in a fraction of the time. It is built tough. It handles rough, hard field conditions without breaking a sweat. Less downtime, less frustration, more work done. And here is what farmers love most. It does not just save time, it saves money. Fewer workers needed, fewer hours spent. Meet the GoWile G310 Profi, the machine that's quietly changing the game for farmers around the world. This thing wraps your round bales automatically. No struggling, no delays. Just clean, tight, perfectly wrapped bales, one after another. It seals out air and moisture so your feed stays fresh longer, which means less waste and better quality silage for your animals. And here's what makes it even better. It's built tough. Whether you're dealing with muddy fields, rough terrain, or a packed schedule, the G310 keeps going without slowing you down. Setting it up is quick, moving it around is easy, and operating it feels natural from the very first day. Farmers using this machine are wrapping more bales in less time, cutting down on labor costs, and seeing real results in their daily workflow. This isn't just a piece of equipment, it's the upgrade your farm has been waiting for. If you're serious about working smarter, not harder, the GoWile G310 Profi deserves a spot on your land. This right here is the Sifa K55L, and the moment you see it in action, you understand why construction crews stop and stare. 55 meters. That's how far this machine can reach straight up into the sky. We're talking about pumping concrete to floors that most equipment can't even see from the ground. High rises, massive structures, complex builds. This thing handles all of it without breaking a sweat. Now here's what makes it special. That boom doesn't just go up. It moves with incredible smoothness. No shaking, no wasted concrete, no expensive mistakes. Every pour lands exactly where it needs to go, saving the crews serious time and money on the job. And despite looking like an absolute giant on site, the K55L is built to stay rock solid. Even in tight, busy construction zones like the ones you find across Jeddah, this machine holds its ground and delivers every single time. SciFA didn't just build a big pump, they built a smarter way to construct at scale. This is what the future of construction looks like, and it's already here. This is sleep slang bemestin, and it's completely changing the way farms work in 2026. Instead of loading up giant tankers and driving them back and forth across the field, which destroys the soil underneath, farmers are now pumping liquid fertilizer directly through long hoses straight to where it's needed. No trucks, no compaction. No waste. Companies like Veenhoos have built massive machines that connect to powerful tractors like Fendt, working together like a perfectly timed team across huge stretches of farmland. The slurry goes from storage, through the hoses, and into the ground, clean, fast, and precise. And here's what makes it even better. Because the nutrients go directly into the soil instead of sitting on top, crops absorb more of what they need. That means healthier plants, stronger yields, and less fertilizer wasted into the air or water. Farmers are covering more land in less time, spending less on fuel, and actually doing less damage to the environment, all at once. This is what modern agriculture looks like. These aren't just tractors and diggers. These are the machines that redefined what's possible on a farm. Grimme's Spring 2013 lineup was built for one purpose: to make every hour in the field count. Whether the ground is soft, hard, wet, or dry, these machines keep moving. No slowdowns, no wasted effort, just results. Think about how long traditional farming used to take. Days of planting, weeks of harvesting, armies of workers doing back-breaking labor under the open sky. Grimmy looked at all of that and asked one simple question: what if we could do it better? So they engineered machines that think, adapt, and perform at a level most farmers had never seen before. Smarter planters, stronger harvesters, equipment built to handle real fields with real challenges. Every single machine in this lineup was tested in tough conditions so that when it reaches your farm, it's already proven. This is what modern agriculture looks like: powerful, precise, and built to last. You're looking at one of the most powerful concrete pumping machines on the planet, the SIFA K67H. This thing doesn't just move concrete. It launches it, up skyscrapers, across bridges, into places where no ordinary machine can even reach. That giant boom arm stretching into the sky, it bends and extends with pinpoint accuracy, pouring concrete exactly where the engineers need it. No guesswork, no delay, no wasted time. And here's what most people don't realize: the taller the building, the harder it gets to pump concrete upward. But the K67H handles that pressure like it was built for nothing else. Because it was. The hydraulic system inside keeps the concrete flowing smoothly and consistently. So there are no blockages, no stops, and no costly downtime on site. What used to take dozens of workers in several days, this machine handles it faster, safer, and with far less effort. The SIFA K67H isn't just equipment sitting on a job site. This is the Caterpillar 352, one of the most powerful excavators on the planet. And when you watch it work, you immediately understand why. The hydraulic system on this machine doesn't just move dirt, it tears through it. Hard ground, dense, soil, packed earth, none of it slows this beast down. Every single bucket load is massive, precise, and done in seconds. That's not luck, that's engineering. Now look beside it. That's the Komatsu HM300 articulated dump truck, built for rough terrain, steep grades, and heavy loads. It's not just big, it's smart. It handles the kind of ground that would stop a regular truck dead in its tracks. And here's where it gets beautiful. Watch the coordination between these two machines. The excavator swings, the bucket lines up perfectly, and thousands of kilos of material drop clean into the truck bed. No mess, no second attempt. Most heavy haul rigs are built for one thing: power. But power alone doesn't finish the job. You need control, speed, and something that actually works when things get tough. The Trail King HDG multi-axle rig is built from high-strength steel, so no matter how massive the load, the frame holds firm. But here's what makes it different. The weight doesn't just sit on one point. The multi-axle setup spreads it across the whole rig, so the ride stays smooth, the road takes less punishment, and your cargo arrives in perfect condition. Loading heavy equipment used to mean ramps, extra crew, and wasted time. Not anymore. The hydraulic detachable gooseneck lets you drop the front of the rig right to the ground. Drive on your excavator, your bulldozer, whatever the job calls for, and you're locked in and ready to roll. No ramps, no hassle, just results. Rough terrain? The advanced suspension system absorbs every bump and rattle, protecting your... When you're moving heavy machines on a job site, one mistake can cost you everything: time, money, and safety. That's exactly why the Humbar LMJ exists. This trailer comes with a turntable axle system, and here's why that matters to you. It keeps the load stable, turns smoother, and gives you full control even when you're carrying something massive like an excavator or a loader. No wobbling, no stress, just clean, confident movement. Loading heavy equipment used to be a nightmare. The LMJ's low loading height completely changes that. You spend less time struggling and more time getting the job done. The frame, pure reinforced steel. Built to take a beating on rough roads and tough job sites without giving up. And because it distributes weight so smartly, your towing vehicle doesn't take unnecessary strain. which means safer drives and less wear on your truck over long distances. This isn't just a trailer, it's a machine built for people who take their work seriously. If you move heavy equipment for a living, this is the one piece of gear you can't afford to skip. Most trailers make you fight with heavy metal ramps just to load a machine. You're lifting, locking, hoping nothing slips. And on a busy job site, that's a disaster waiting to happen. The Trail King hydraulic tail trailer throws all of that out the window. Here's how it works. The entire back end of this trailer lowers itself flat to the ground. No ramps, no guesswork. Your excavator, bulldozer, or skid steer simply drives straight on, smooth, clean, and controlled. Once your machine is loaded, you press one button. That's it. The tail lifts back up, locks into place, and your deck is solid and ready for the road. It's built tough. Heavy-duty steel frame, low deck height to keep your load stable, and a hydraulic system that does the hard work so your crew doesn't have to. Less time loading, less risk on site, more jobs done by end of day. This isn't just a trailer. It's the smarter way serious operators move heavy equipment. Construction crews don't get second chances. When concrete needs to go up 30 floors or across a massive job site, you need equipment that simply doesn't fail. That's exactly what SIFA truck-mounted pumps are built for. These machines push concrete with serious pressure, smoothly, consistently, and over long distances, without slowing down or losing power halfway through a pour. The boom arm moves with incredible precision, so operators can guide concrete into tight spaces and awkward angles that would be impossible to reach any other way. And even when the ground underneath is uneven or rough, SIFA's stability system keeps the entire truck locked and balanced throughout the job. No wobbling, no stopping, just clean, continuous work. The hydraulic system runs efficiently too, so crews get maximum output without burning through unnecessary fuel. On top of all that, operators can monitor everything happening in real time through smart onboard controls, tracking performance, catching problems early, and keeping every pour safe from start to finish. Most dump trucks have one big problem. They need space. Lots of it. To unload, they have to turn around, reverse, reposition. On a tight construction site or a steep hillside, that's a nightmare. It wastes time, wastes fuel, and puts drivers in dangerous blind spot situations every single day. The Prinoth Panther T14R completely flips that. This machine has a cab and a dump bed that rotate a full 360 degrees. That means the driver can unload material in any direction, left, right, backward, without moving the vehicle an inch. No turning, no repositioning. Just load, swing, and dump. And it runs on tracks, not wheels. So whether you're on deep mud, fresh snow, loose rocks, or a slope that would stop a normal truck dead in its tracks, this thing just keeps moving. It grips where others slip. With 14 tons of payload capacity, it handles heavy loads like soil, debris, and rock without breaking a sweat. This right here is the Prinoth Raptor 800, and it is one of the most powerful land clearing machines ever built. See that spinning drum on the front? It's packed with heavy-duty cutting teeth that can chew through trees, rocks, and thick overgrown terrain like it's nothing. What takes a full crew days to clear? This machine handles it in hours. It runs on a powerful diesel engine and sits on wide-tracked wheels, the kind that don't get stuck. Mud? No problem. Steep hillsides? Easy. Rough, uneven ground that would stop most machines cold? The Raptor doesn't even notice. And this isn't just a machine for one type of job. It's used for oil and gas pipeline routes, wildfire prevention, road building, and large-scale land development. Wherever the ground needs to be cleared fast and done right, this is what shows up. What makes it different isn't just raw power. It's the control. The operator can dial in exactly how deep it cuts, how fast it moves, and where it goes. Meet the Dahl Ratio Plus, Die Lenkung der Zukunft. This isn't just a steering system, it's a complete revolution in how heavy transport vehicles are controlled. Traditional steering struggles with long, heavy, and complex loads. But Ratio Plus changes everything. It gives operators smooth, precise control even in the tightest spaces, where every centimeter matters. The system intelligently adjusts steering ratios based on speed and situation. That means easy maneuvering at low speeds and stable control at high speeds, all automatically optimized. Drivers don't fight the machine anymore. They work with it. The result? Less stress, higher safety, and maximum efficiency in demanding transport operations. From construction giants to heavy logistics, this technology is shaping the next generation of intelligent mobility. DAL Ratio Plus isn't just an upgrade, it's the future of steering itself. This is the Terex 7251B, and what you're watching right now is its very first day on the job. First scoop, first test. And already it's not messing around. This is the Terex 7251B, and what you're watching right now is its very first day on the job. First scoop, first test, and already it's not messing around. And that engine sound? That deep, heavy rumble isn't just noise. That's a machine telling you it was built to work hard all day, every single day. Every scoop is controlled. Every lift is clean. The operator isn't fighting the machine. They're working with it. And that's the sign of a serious piece of equipment. Heavy load after heavy load. And not once does it slow down. That's not luck. That's engineering. That's what happens when a machine is built right from the ground up. Whether you're a fan of heavy equipment or you just love watching raw power in motion, this machine is built to impress, and it does it without even trying.
What if a single machine could outperform everything else on the job site, rain, mud, rough terrain, and all? That machine exists, and it's been proving itself for over 75 years. Back in 1945, one man rented a tiny garage in the British countryside. No big team, no massive budget, just Joseph Cyril Bamford, and a vision to build something better. He started with a simple hydraulic trailer, then kept going. By 1953, he had built the world's first backhoe loader, a machine that changed construction forever. That same spirit of innovation never stopped. Today, JCB manufactures over 250 different machine models, built on 5 continents, serving customers in every corner of the world. But here's what really sets JCB apart. It's not just the power, the speed, or the durability. It's the people behind it. Customers who've used JCB for years say the same thing. The reliability is unreal, the support is unmatched, and once you go JCB, you simply don't switch. What if your baler could work 25% faster, and last years longer, without you changing a single thing about how you farm? John Deere has been building farm equipment since 1837, and from day one, the promise was simple: never put your name on something unless it's the best you've got. That idea still drives everything they make today. In 2008, their engineers sat down with one goal: take their already top-rated round baler and make it even better. They didn't guess. They went out and talked to hundreds of real farmers to understand exactly what needed to change. Then they spent years testing, building, and rebuilding until they got it right. The result? The John Deere 9 Series round baler, and it is genuinely the best baler they have ever built. Let's talk about what actually changed. Starting with the chains, one of the most important and most stressed parts of any baler. The 9 Series now uses chains made by Diamond Chain Company, built right here in the USA. Moving heavy equipment the wrong way can cost you thousands in damages, or worse, someone's life. Here's exactly how to haul your skid steer loader safely, every single time. Transporting a skid steer, multi-terrain, or compact track loader doesn't have to be stressful, but you have to do it right. First things first, pick the right trailer. Check your machine's weight and size, and make sure your trailer can handle it. Always follow your local road laws on weight, width, and load length. Don't guess. Check. Next, line up your ramps so the machine sits centered on the trailer. The ramp spacing needs to match the width of your tires or rubber tracks. This keeps everything balanced and safe while you're driving up. Here's a tip most people get wrong. Always drive up the ramp with the heaviest end facing uphill. That's usually the rear of the machine, but if you've got a heavy work tool attached, that can change things, so double check before you move. Are your seeds planting at the wrong depth? and costing you yield without you even knowing it? Here's the one setting most farmers completely overlook. Here's something most people don't realize: your planter could be working against you every single pass, and the fix takes less than 10 minutes. It all comes down to something called downforce margin. Think of it like the pressure your planter uses to push the row unit into the ground. Too little, and your seeds bounce around at uneven depths. Too much, and you're compacting the soil and squeezing the life out of your seed trench. The sweet spot in the middle? That's where perfect stands are born. So how do you find it? Start by planting a short test strip. Watch your monitor, it'll show you your high, low, and average margin numbers. Then stop the planter, step out of the cab, and actually look at the furrow. Are the walls firm and clean? Is every seed sitting at the same depth? Can you barely turn the gauge wheel by hand? Not too easy, not too stiff? What if one machine could do the job of 10? This thing drives on roads, and runs on train tracks, and it's changing everything about how we build. Most construction crews show up to a railway job with a whole fleet of machines. One to dig, one to lift, one to move materials. That's a lot of cost, a lot of time, and a lot of headaches. But this JCB backhoe loader just flipped the whole game. With a special rail wheel attachment, this machine rolls right onto train tracks, no modifications, no delays. Within minutes, it switches from a regular road machine to a fully functional railway workhorse. And it doesn't sacrifice any power to do it. This thing digs deep, lifts heavy, and keeps burning less fuel while it does it. So whether your team is fixing a city metro line or maintaining tracks in the middle of nowhere, you send in one machine and get the work done. No waiting for extra equipment. No burning through your budget. Just one smart machine doing what used to take several. This machine can dig a trench, clear a minefield, and race down a highway, all in the same mission. Most heavy machines are slow. They take time to set up, time to move, and time to get out of danger. But this one was built different. This is the JCB HMEE, and it doesn't play by the normal rules. It hits over 80 km per hour on the road. That's faster than most cars in your city. Now imagine that speed combined with the power of a full excavator. That's exactly what this machine delivers. When soldiers need a trench dug fast, when a road needs to be cleared in the middle of a hostile zone, when every second counts, this is the machine they call. Watch how it locks its stabilizers into the ground and starts digging with complete control and serious power. No delays, no wasted time, just pure, raw efficiency. The US Army trusts it. Military forces around the world trust it. Because in a war zone, the right machine doesn't just save time, it saves lives. This machine does the work of 3 people, and we can't imagine running our farm without it. We've been using this machine every single day, and honestly, it never stops surprising us. This is actually our second one. We ran the first one for 2 years straight, and this one already has over 1,000 hours on it. That tells you everything you need to know about how much we depend on it. We're talking about a farm running 500 cows across 2,100 acres. Feed doesn't move itself. Our hired hand and I are on this machine about 9 hours a day, loading wagons, hauling bales, mixing feed. And when other guys on the farm see a spare minute, they're lining up to use it too. What makes it so special? 3 attachments: a facer for the hay, pallet forks, and a 3-yard bucket. We lift rafters, pull processors out of choppers, stack tires off bunkers without touching them twice. In winter, we reach up and break frozen feed loose without stepping foot in the pile. This one missing connection could completely destroy your $50,000 sprayer, and most farmers don't even know it exists. Here's something nobody tells you when you buy a high-end sprayer. There are 2 small requirements that, if ignored, will cause your entire machine to malfunction in the middle of the field, and it has nothing to do with the sprayer itself. It's about your tractor. The Nutra Placer 2800's 1300-gallon model runs on an active hydraulic system. That means it needs constant pressure flowing through it while you're working. So your tractor must have a closed center hydraulic system, one that keeps pressure and flow available at all times, not just when you pull a lever. But here's the part that catches people off guard. That 7-pin connector between your tractor and sprayer? The center pin, pin number 7, needs to have live power running to it. Always. Because that single pin controls the solenoid valves and a limit switch on the left inner wing. Without it, the whole fold and unfold sequence breaks down completely. What if your seeding machine was smarter than most farmers' entire operation? Imagine cutting your field time in half, while planting more seeds, more accurately, than ever before. That's exactly what the Precision Air 5 Series air cart does. This machine doesn't just carry seeds and fertilizer, it thinks. Its smart metering system drops every single seed in the exact right spot. No gaps, no overlap, no wasted crop. And that giant tank? It means you're spending less time stopping to refill and more time actually farming. More ground covered, more money in your pocket. But here's what really sets it apart: you control everything without leaving your tractor seat. Real-time monitoring tells you exactly what's happening across your entire field, right from your cab display. Wheat, corn, canola, this machine adapts to whatever you're growing, no complicated setup, no guesswork. This isn't just equipment. What if your excavator could do 3 jobs at once, refuel itself, and never lose its grade benchmark, even when you move? That's exactly what CAT just built into the new 305 Next G. The CAT 305 Next G mini excavator just got a serious upgrade, and if you're running a tight crew on site, this is going to change how you work. First up, a factory-built third hydraulic line right on the stick. That means you can run a tilting coupler, a grab, and a rotate function all at the same time. No aftermarket fittings, no workarounds. It's built in from day one. Switching between auxiliary lines is dead simple. One button on the right joystick, and the monitor tells you exactly where you are. Now here's the one that'll save you real time, the integrated laser catcher. Set your benchmark once, drive the machine wherever you need, and it holds that reference automatically. No rechecking grades, no extra person walking around the machine. Safer, faster, done. What if your loader could do more, and cost you less? These 3 machines are about to change everything you thought you knew about compact wheel loaders. Meet the new CAT 926, 930, and 938 wheel loaders, and trust me, once you see what these machines can do, you're going to wonder how you ever worked without them. Let's start with something every operator and site manager cares about: fuel. These loaders are built with smarter hydraulics that actually respond to what you need in the moment, so you're not wasting power or burning extra fuel just to get the job done. That means lower costs and more work done every single day. And the control? Smooth, precise. Whether you're moving heavy material or doing fine detail work on a tight job site, these loaders respond exactly the way you want them to. No jerky movements, no guessing. Now step inside the cab. This is where things get really good. You've got a modern touchscreen right in front of you, controls that feel natural to use, and noise levels that are actually quiet enough to think. What if your construction machine could think for itself, and make you look like a pro, even on day one? Here's the truth nobody talks about in construction: the biggest problem isn't the heavy lifting. It's the human error, the guesswork, and the time wasted training new operators from scratch. That's exactly what John Deere set out to fix. Imagine jumping into a machine that already knows whether you're a seasoned operator or someone who just started last week. You walk up, the settings adjust to you, and suddenly that intimidating piece of equipment feels like second nature. Experienced operators get their custom setup. New guys get a smoother learning curve. One machine, zero confusion. And it doesn't stop there. As you load material, the machine is literally counting for you, tracking every ton in real time so you never go over, never guess, and never make a costly mistake on the job site. But here's what makes this really special. John Deere didn't build this in a boardroom. I graduated high school and walked straight into the woods. No college, no desk, no plan. Just raw ambition and a mountain to climb. Right out of high school in 2010, I made a decision that most people wouldn't understand. While everyone else was filing college applications, I was heading into the forest to build something real with my own two hands. I started at the very bottom, and I mean the absolute bottom. My first job was on the steepest slopes you can imagine, learning the hardest way how logging actually works. No shortcuts, no easy days, just steep hills, heavy equipment, and a whole lot of grit. But here's what's wild, the industry has completely transformed. When I started, we had 5 or 6 guys working the ground every single day. Now, that same work gets done with 0 ground workers on that side. The machines changed everything. My favorite piece of equipment is the 959 shovel logger. What if your smallest machine could do the job of something twice its size? Meet the CatNext G305, and it's not what you'd expect. Most people look at a compact excavator and think, small machine, limited capability. But what if that wasn't true anymore? This is the CatNext G305 canopy machine. It starts as the most affordable 5-ton excavator on the market, rubber tracks, canopy cab, and a straight blade. Simple, tough, ready to work. But here's where it gets interesting. This machine has been upgraded with technology that used to be reserved only for bigger, more expensive excavators. It now comes with ease of use, a smart system that makes the machine easier and faster to operate, even for less experienced operators. It's also fitted with a laser catcher, which helps you hit precise grade targets without constant manual checking. To run both of these features, the standard monitor gets swapped out for the advanced touchscreen monitor, and trust me, it's a game changer on site. What if one machine could completely transform how your business runs every single day? Meet Scott. He manages transport and coordinates an entire garden center team, 10 staff, multiple trucks, and a massive variety of materials moving in and out every single day. For years, their old wheel loader was slowing everything down. It just wasn't cutting it anymore. Then they discovered the CAT 906. From the moment it arrived in December 2024, everything changed. This compact little machine slides effortlessly into tight spaces, loads trucks quickly, and handles everything from soft mulch to heavy crushed rock without breaking a sweat. And the built-in weighing scales? Game changer. No guesswork, no delays, just accurate loads, every single time, right at their fingertips. Rod, who operates it daily, says it best: powerful, smooth, comfortable, and safe. Heated seat on cold mornings, crystal clear reversing camera, and visibility that makes the job feel almost effortless. What if your equipment could tell you it's about to break down, before it actually does? That's not the future. That's what we use every single day. I've been in the sod business for 22 years, and let me tell you, when you're laying grass from small backyard homes all the way to massive commercial projects and retention ponds, one thing can make or break your entire operation: your equipment. 4 years ago, we switched everything over to JCB, and we haven't looked back since. Every December, we trade in our old machines and bring in 14 brand new pieces. Why? Because when your crew shows up at sunrise, you need equipment that cranks up without question. No excuses. No delays. Our JCB 407 wheel loader is an absolute workhorse. It unloads heavy trucks, moves through dirt like it's nothing, and handles almost anything you throw at a job site. But what really changed the game for us is something called Live Link.